to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. No one near him. Shot is good that time. To the left wing. Lock at 6. Now here's Dedmon. Graham defending. Dedmon's shot is off.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now, here is Weber. Here's Olamendi. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. About a minute played so far here in the first. Feeds to Foster. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Oh, crap.
Unloads from 13. Graham with the rebound.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Olamendi defended by Foster. From 17 feet out.
Yes.
He wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Graham defending. Graham with the rebound. Murray outside. Out left to the wing.
Oh, no. Okay.
The glass to finish the layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Puts it up from 15.
Grab it.
There's Dedmon. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Here's Olamendi. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Don't let him.
Shoots from the high post, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
To the right side. And Murray, here we go. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. From down in the left post, it goes.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Lets it go from 14.
What was that?
To Thompson.
Oh.
Defense by Kidd. Pass to Kelly. We've got 1:55 left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. The pass to Kidd. Up again.
No.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Thompson passes to Graham. Sharp defended by Foster. Fires from 14. Kidd grabs the board. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Pierce wide open. He fired. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Inside. It's in the short one.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
59 seconds left in the first quarter. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Puts it up from 12. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Thompson. He
Nice.
the quick shot.
Classic Kobe shot right there.
Here's Kelly. He's covered by Thompson. Here's the pass to Foster. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. .27 seconds left in the first quarter. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Out to the right wing. Thompson with it. Kelly's there. It's tipped. They retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Right wing. Off target from 3-point range. Can't hit that one. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The home team, they're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what's
San Diego State versus Utah State.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Crap.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the wing on the left, Trey. It's
Yes.
long range.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Foster. Shoots the 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Down low. Here's Kelly. Passes it to McCloud. Pass to Foster. The shot by Pierce will not go. Thompson with it. Now Pierce defending. To the wing right side. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game. Good timing. They're really struggling.
Timeout called by San Diego State.
It just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Second with about a minute and a half gone by. To the paint. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Weber kicks to Murray. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the feet.
It's his first trip to the line. So he gets them both.
2 for 2.
It's Pierce on the wing. Weber pulls it in. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Fires from the corner.
Nice.
And the jumper falls for him.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Over to the wing. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. There's the pass to Sharp. The shot is good.
Boy.
Off the backboard.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Oh, yes.
Fast break. Here we go. Here's Olamendi in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
This offense just continues to impress.
I was actually there for the San Diego State-Utah State Championship game in Vegas.
And in this
Right before the pandemic hit.
3.5 minutes played already. To end the run. Rebound by Murray. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. They get it back, and they'll keep possession. Lays it up and banks it in.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside. And momentum going the other way.
Another timeout called by the Aztecs.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Bye.
So it's the visitors now. It's a 14-point game. Count that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
1:51 left here in the second. Graham, the pass to Murray.
Ooh.
The dish now to Weber. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer, no good. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit and miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not.
Ian Graham.
Success in the NBA is a
With the dunk.
multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been in the
Aggies
NBA
with a 14-point
system.
lead.
So many things go into it, Kev.
And it's good for 2.
Now down to 12 points.
58 seconds left in the first half. 51 seconds.
Whoa,
left in the
come
first half
on.
of basketball. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. Here's Olamendi. Scored
Yes.
the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And here's the fast break. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Graham with the rebound. Here's Weber.
No.
And so it's the home team in command with a
All right.
16-point lead as the buzzer sounds.
Leading by 16 points at the half.
Setting the tone. Right back after this break.
Looking good so far.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces.
62 on field goal is awesome.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel!
And with a big gap. On the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. A shot, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Deadman defending. Unloads. Second chance shot. And it's Weber getting it to go. Weber's got his second basket of the night.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Foster. Graham defending. Graham defending. Got a piece of it. But they'll get another chance.
Crap.
That one drops for him. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now here's Murray.
Oh.
And there's the rebound by Deadman. Murray's gone 1 of 4 so far. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. So it's the visitors now. They trail by 18.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Kelly. Thompson with the rebound.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Thompson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. 14 feet away. Second shot opportunity, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
Fires the 3. Goes back up.
Oh.
Misses the layup.
Guys, don't slack.
Here's McLeod. Foster. Graham with the rebound. Graham's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating.
Next game I'll play is Stanford versus
You
Cal.
don't give the defense
They
any
actually played
chance to
tonight.
set up. Sometimes you just love
But I
an
also
easy
want to play them in video
Here's
games.
Kelly. The putback.
Oh.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's
Yeah,
like
Stanford
he has a
took the
sixth
dub over
sense of
Cal.
where that rebound is going. Swiped away.
Slacking.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The feed now to Foster. Pass to Kelly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. No good that time. Kelly's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Dishes to Graham. Lays it
Yes.
off the glass. Graham's got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the
20-point lead.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Kelly. He feeds it to Foster. It's blocked, but he recovers it. Passes to Kelly. He's again. Offensive rebound. Pierce. And it works. They get one to fall.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now, here's Thompson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Foster. Count that one. Foster's got 9 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
51 seconds left here in the third quarter. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Shoots it. Second chance effort. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. He's covered by Thompson. Left side, Pierce. Six on the shot clock. Knocked away. Stolen by Weber. And here they come. And he uses the glass on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Fires from 14, and that one goes long. And so it's the home team cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. Here's Graham. He's covered by Kidd.
Shoot it.
Graham with the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket.
I'm pulling up the
coming
stick
off a
and
pretty
doesn't want to start shooting.
Outside Pierce. And the pass to Dedman. 6 to shoot. From deep.
Miss.
They grab
Oh,
the
no.
miss. That's tipped, and they get it back.
Unbelievable.
Bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. And Kidd, no good on that one. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Kicks it to Graham. Pass to Weber. Shot clock at 5. Over Dedman. And Weber with the basket on the assist by Murray. Weber's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have two candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction.
So I'll use this time to practice my
did
ball
too,
movement.
And what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
Fast break, here they come.
Shit.
Here's Kidd, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
A free throw drops for Kidd. Both free throws good from Kidd. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Feeds to Weber. Shoots over Foster. That one off the back iron and out. Over to the left wing. Doris, we've both been very public in our admiration for LeBron, the face of the league, for so many years. When he retires, and we're approaching that date,
This is a college game. Stop talking about LeBron.
and take his place as the face of the NBA.
Well, probably the most likely candidate is the new and reigning MVP, and that's Giannis Antetokounmpo, who is an absolute physical force. He's put on 50 pounds. He's getting more and more skilled. When he adds that three-point shot as a consistent weapon and gets to an in-between game, he will be impossible to guard. Kawhi Leonard, he is now sort of taking over as a multi-time winner of the Finals MVP, and certainly a player guys want to play with. So just a couple of possibilities there, Kev.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Graham defending. Lets it go from deep. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Offensive rebound. Graham. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Passes it to Foster. Fades back. Graham with the rebound.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
11 feet away, and it's Foster with the rebound. Foster's got 6 rebounds here tonight. course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork, GA. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
The teardrop falls in.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
It's not completely over, and they know that. But if they carry out their game plan...
Player of the game, Ian Graham.
And with this game closing in on the final buzzer, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Here's Richards. Misses there. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
All right, let's look through the highlights of the top three players. Olamendi. Ian Graham. Worth a second look at his highlight reel. Look at those juicy rebounds. Tobar. Just trying to get to know all these players in my fictional league. Lots of rebound highlights. Hope this works, this color on color matchup. We'll see.
Once you pick your jumper, it's time to join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah.
There we go.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to
Color on
2K
color.
Sports and
That's the
another
way I like
exciting
it.
edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Passes to Murray.
Sheesh.
Here's Cross. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Left block shot on the way. Shot is good that time. The visitors with the ball. Cook looking it over.
Oh no.
And yes, it's good.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Over to the left wing. Murray, no good. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the middle, here's Marshall, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Murray outside. Pulls up on the wing, and
Yep.
got the English that time as it falls.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Fuck.
That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Inside, here's Akacha.
Oh, no.
Off target.
And you can see at this stage of his career, just still not comfortable as a finisher at the basket.
Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Passed across. From 10 feet out. Chalk up 2 there. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Marshall. On the wing. No good there.
Come on, come on.
Now the pass to Winston. From 12 feet out. Green for 2 points. He's got 6.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Robbins. He's covered by Murray. Rebound by Murray.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all
Oh,
the little
no.
things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Robbins. Comes up empty down low. To the inside. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So it's the visitors now, trailing by 5.
Oh,
Here's the break. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to
That
a
still
score.
caught me by surprise.
Here's Pena. He gets it in there.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one
my
simple
player.
thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
McCarthy, the pass to Rivers. To the wing right side. Count it. Good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Zeller against Rivers. Pass to Tate. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pena. Off target on the 15-footer. Zeller against Rivers. Pass to McCarthy. The 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Count that one.
That play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
It's Rivers on the wing. Over to the wing for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 8.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Zeller passes to Pena. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The pass to Tate. No one near him. And he comes up with the deuce. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter.
Sand one.
Good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
So it's the visitors now. And so it's the home team, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
They've got Clark, and it's Zeller in at the point guard. To the left wing. He's covered by Zeller. McCarthy.
Yeah.
Good off the back rim and in.
McCarthy, baby.
Just continue to grow.
10 points so far. Stanford has 11 points total.
Now here's Zeller. Clark, the pass to Pena. 6 to shoot. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And so here's the home team. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter.
Oh, shit.
Passes it to McCarthy. Just his first attempt.
Yeah.
For the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Tate. Clock at 6. Fades and shoots. That one wide left.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Out to the wing. he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Oh boy, power play.
Now here's Zeller. He's covered closely. No good with the layup.
Nice.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Obviously, a mix-up.
Dude, I might need to tune up the sliders a bit after this game if I won by 20 plus.
Mileage limit. Do you think total games is the most accurate assessment in that?
I don't think so, Kevin.
What is it?
It's the amount of minutes that players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on when players reach. And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes in the league. The body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to the total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting. Tries again, and it's good on the way. 9 points in the game so far.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Jacks up a three.
Oh,
And also miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots.
13 on fire.
That's the kind of passing you want there.
71% field goals.
Yes.
Yes.
On every bucket.
Who's Cross? Is he on my team? I think he is.
Pass to Cook. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Now here's Murray. Here's Cross. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the
What's up with
game.
this defense?
Great option for them on these possessions.
15 points the whole half.
Here's Cook. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Dishes it to Cook. 4 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so Cook nails both of them. There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Here's Cross, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Guys, if they're going to make a run, no time like the present.
Yeah, and it's certainly, we had to expect a better game than this. Been very ugly thus far.
Here's it from 20. They grab their own miss. And he gets it to go. Marshall's got 5 now.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Murray kicks to Rivers. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Cook. Takes it off the glass. Cook's got 6 in the quarter.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Misses the wing chip. 32 seconds left here in the second. Missed the shot. He's 3 for 4 in the game. The dish to Murray.
What?
He's no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here is Cook. He's guarded by Rivers. And it's Cook missing. And they're moving back. Here's Cross.
Oh.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Oh.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And so it's the home team looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Taking a look at this home squad. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
In simple truth, they just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they even went down. They can carry this over to the second half. It's going to be hard to beat them, boy. Woo-wee.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback.
I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back.
One side trying to protect their lead. Here's Robbins. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here is Cook. Three-pointer. And no good that time. And they're pushing it up. Knocks it loose. And so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession.
It's a close one.
Here's Murray. Right wing. from the baseline. Nice touch on the bank shot. Murray's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Here is Cook. Here's Robbins. A piece of it, and he's able to get it back. From deep, Cook, good.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Kicks it to Murray.
Nice, no.
With the layup. Murray's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field here. The pass to Cook. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go. It's deflected, but he recovers it.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-pointer.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And he's good on the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. They swipe it. Puts one up from 19. The offensive rebound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The first one falls.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Who puts on a show at the free throw line? It's either good or
beat up pretty
bad.
badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And the shot is good.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Ball's knocked loose. And they're on the break. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 13.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blurry transition.
Why did he try and cross him?
Now, that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Three-pointer on the way. Rebound by Marshall. Marshall's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Cal a bit cold this quarter. Or is it?
Here's Akacha, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Pena passes to Tate. No good on the triple. Now here's Rivers. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Six on the shot clock.
Oh.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Passes it to Pena. Lets the 3 fly. A three-pointer is right on target. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Pass to Rivers. To the wing on the left. Clark with the rebound.
Shit.
No good on the shot.
Gotcha.
And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's Rivers, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Rivers has got his first 2 points.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tee and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
No good
Yes.
on the free throw. And he sinks the second. There's 45 seconds left in the third. In the corner, Murray with it. Shoots a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Clark. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one goes. And so Clark nails both of them. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Murray outside. And the pass to Winston. It's Rivers on the wing. No good with the triple. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may
Not the
be
best
difficult
quarter.
to overcome. The home team up by 12. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Assist of the game.
Yeah, an
Here
easy
it
choice
is.
tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break
Oh,
down
yeah.
the defense with the handle. But you can
Beauty.
do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Rivers, and it's McCarthy at the small forward position. Shot clock at 6. Here's Winston.
Oh,
And
it's
off
a ugly
target
shot.
as he starts the game 0 for 1.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude, he's gonna
Rebound by
miss.
Murray.
Unbelievable.
Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's Rivers on the wing. Passes it to McCarthy. Here's the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Wow.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And
Little screen. Yes, sir.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the refs
At a
attention.
stoner moment, I thought I was trying to defend.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Winston. Over Cook. And that one hits back iron. Pulls up. High post. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Here's Winston. Rebound by Marshall.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him. take
Third
that.
personal.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent.
Sloppy.
All right, David, thanks. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Robbins, he's covered by Murray. Here's Robbins. Pulled the shot off, but the bounce goes his way. And there's the pass to Winston. Here's Akacha.
What?
By Marshall.
He was in good position, bro.
Robbins. He's covered by Murray. And it's good. 2 points.
They left it until the fourth quarter.
Macau.
The run they needed to get back into this one.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going. Here's Robbins. Gets an open look and hits.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them.
Player of the game, Kenny Collado. That's number 13 on Cal.
Jordan, player of the game.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
To the right side. Elbow shot is on the way.
What the?
Marshall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Doesn't go for him.
Finally, they missed
He's
something.
not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Passes it to Winston. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting foul.
That free throw missing.
What?
Free throw, no good. Robbins, he's covered by Murray. Cook. Here's Marshall. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And all of a sudden, that
12-0 run
makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Need McCarthy on the court.
And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Picked his pocket. And here we go with Cook heading to the hoop. It's deflected.
Yes. Crucial block. Clutch block.
Just across. Can they get it?
Oh.
Puts it up from 15. Here's Marshall. Murray with the defensive bucket. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
To the left side wing. The pass to Winston. Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. It's
Yes. Game not over yet. (56-51) with 51 seconds left.
51 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
that even wise to do?
It's the first that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Yes, sir.
He goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Oh my goodness.
What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter.
What
right
the
now. Way more
he has a
confidence
hitch.
there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Okay, I know that now.
No luck that time either.
It looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Is what you're saying.
And if you can get a 3, shoot
Point
it.
guard missed 2 free throws because he has a hitch.
Yeah, I think that's a great point, GA. Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Seconds left to play here in the 4th. He's off on that one. And an intentional foul there.
Okay, this is not the guy with the hitch.
You got to try and extend the game.
Yes.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Here's Robbins. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake.
Yes.
But he couldn't capitalize. And so they get the
Cal survives this one.
They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
60-55, the final. Kenny Collado.
You know what I'm gonna do the most?
EJ McCarthy.
Yeah. 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 You know I be doing the most. Yeah. Them hundreds and fifties they know.
Judd Murray.
Double my cup, double dose. This shit'll get dirty, get gross. Yeah. Yeah. You know I be doing the most. Yeah. Pull on your block when I post. 2 bitches on me, I need both. That pussy get wet, need a boat. He copy, keep taking some notes. I'm doing more shit that I know that you didn't. Diamonds be shining, they got your eyes sweating. I'm sipping on medicine straight from that clinic. I can't see nobody, my windows was 10. I was up in the chart when nobody was in it. Fell in love with the money, you know I'm committed. But 30 on me like I have of a minute. Yeah, me and that money, we talk now. You not from my hood, then it's black, you can't walk down. I keep that safety on off now.